So after that,
I'm sorry, Marie. Can you die in your own time?
I know, seriously.
We have a podcast
I'm telling you, it got really, really bad. Like, my Disney group was on point this trip. I can tell you that much.
Good grief.
I know, isn't it horrible? Hello. Welcome to the Cali River Winery Expeditions. When you board one of our rafts, you can look forward to an exquisite selection of wines paired with a safe, relaxing trip down our beautiful river. My vintners and I believe our expeditions are the most romantic way to see nature's beauty while unwinding with an amazing glass of wine. It's like my grandmother used to say when she started this company. The wine can get you drunk. The river will make you wet. Spend some time with me, and I'll get you both. Wait, what the fuck?
I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be prepared.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 298 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We're the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney. From parks to movies to dining, we'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including their drinks. My name's Mikey, and I am joined this evening by Adam.
What's up?
And Maria.
Hello. Why are you looking at me like that? They can't see your eyes, Mikey.
Well,
people that are listening can't see the look that you're giving me right now.
Okay, Maria, that was a very boring hello from you.
Oh, well,
I mean,
sup, bitches?
Much better.
Is that better?
I feel good.
Okay, all right.
That made me happy.
Okay.
Yes.
Sup, bitches, you know. Fuck you
Sup,
would have been
bitches.
appropriate. It would have been.
Fuck off, motherfucker.
There you go.
It's not really a greeting. Like, I mean, if you called somebody and that was their outgoing message, you're like, fuck off, motherfuckers. Okay. Click.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Yeah. Welcome to the motherfucking show.
Yeah, you better pull your lap restraint down because it's going to be a hell of a ride this evening.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So grab a drink if you can and join us while we hang out and talk a little Disney World park stuff together as adults. Guys, it's good to see you. I haven't seen y'all, it seems like, in a little while.
Correct.
Can you see us?
I can see you.
Okay. That's
yes.
good.
I mean, I can see you.
But you can't see Adam?
Well, not until he talks and he gets the main window.
Oh, okay. You have it on that view.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. But you guys been good? You been okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't complain. Summer's out.
Summer's out? No, summer's in.
Summer's out?
Nope. That's not what I fucking meant. That was... Nope. Rewind.
Summer's out for school.
Winter.
What I meant to say is school's out. So I do not have to be around any students for the next 2.5 months. I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
I have nothing going on. It's June.
Right.
I've got kids that I'm helping chauffeur around during the day, so that's all I've got happening. I got a kid that loves to play sports, so he's playing all of them, which means we go to fucking camps all week long.
What does he have? He's what? Football and what else?
Football, basketball. I think he checked the box for the baseball team.
What are they all practicing in the summer?
Yes.
Yeah.
You ask the Pagano boys.
The baseball, not
but that's
yet.
different.
But
Right.
It's the same
I
shit.
mean, yeah, he's lifting weights for like basketball, and he's going to football camps, and it's know, it's good fun.
Oh God.
The same show.
Lord.
Yeah.
Wait, did he play football last year?
He hasn't played football since 3rd grade.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Everybody just sit around in the stadium and
drink beer.
Nah, yeah.
That's fun though.
I like drinking beer.
That
And
is
speaking of
fun.
beer, Maria, what do you have drinking?
Hey, good
Oh,
segue.
Hey, look at that segue.
I did one.
You done it.
I left last week. I opened a bottle of Fez Parker, and I left a half glass in the bottle. Why I left a half glass, I don't really know. I can't remember that far back. So I have a little bit of Fez Parker and a really good pineapple seltzer. Yeah. That has pineapple juice in it.
Oh.
So it's really good.
So it's not like artificial tasting.
No. Nope.
Is it just curious for myself, is it an alcoholic seltzer or is it like just a regular
No.
seltzer?
It's just Spindrift.
You just lost Adam.
Womp
I know.
womp.
Well, no, you can get it at whatever, but this one doesn't taste like static, like a normal seltzer would kind of taste sometimes. It's actually really good. So that's what I have, a little spritzer, if you will.
A wine spritzer.
Yeah, little spritzer,
Surprised
like
you
the
didn't
Catalina
pour it into
wine
your Fez
spritzer.
Parker.
I wish I understood
With
what
my
people
Fez.
meant when they taste like static.
Oh, I do.
What do you mean?
It
Bubbly.
tastes like static sounds
Yeah, it's just fuzzy
or looks, you know.
with
It
no
just-
flavor.
I get
It's
it.
just fuzzy. Yeah.
It's like if you go just, the syrup's out in the soda machine and you just get carbonated water.
Just my
That,
brain doesn't
Yeah, it's
like
gross.
that's static.
Yeah, it's disgusting. What are you drinking, Adam?
I have my traditional Pride Month beer.
Oh, you have had that before.
Yes, it's the Fegley's Rainbow Flip Flops, and it's in a
Yeah.
rainbow bottle. Fegley's is family run and urban made, and it is a strawberry hazy IPA, and it is
Sounds
one
good.
of my favorites.
It's so good.
It is amazing.
It's so good. I need to look for that. They carry Fegley's at our like craft beer distributor over the next town over. I need to go look for a
Yeah,
format.
it's super tasty.
It is. It's really good. Yeah. What you got, Mikey?
Oh, I am doing Dry June.
Oh.
Starts with
So-
a J, so it's allowed.
It does. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. So I'm taking a page of Adam's book. I've got a tea.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not a
little
page from
Celeste-
Adam book, because the teas that Adam was drinking were not good.
No, they weren't.
I like this. It's just a celestial, caffeine-free. That's Bengal Spice.
Oh, Bengal Spice.
Bengal Spice.
What?
I don't know. It's
It has
got
a lion
all-
on the box. That's
Oh.
a tiger.
Isn't a
Tiger.
I was gonna say a Bengal. Isn't a Bengal a tiger?
Sure.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah. One's in Cincinnati, one's in Detroit.
Right.
But I
Is that
really
the
like
chai
it.
one? Like the one
It
that
doesn't
almost has, like,
specifically say chai.
flavors?
No.
Or is
this-
that the vanilla
I mean,
one?
It tastes like a chai because
Okay.
it's your cinnamon, your clove, your allspice, your cardamom, all that stuff. But it doesn't have that sweet of the vanilla and stuff like that. So it's just basically all those,
I think that one I liked.
East Indian Trading Company spices. Basically, is what I'm drinking here. But yes, I like it. It's fine. It's caffeine free, so it keeps me even, and I won't stay up all night.
Are you needing to be caffeine free right now, or is it just because it's nighttime?
I just made a choice.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. There's
Same
a
time
really
I went
good...
dry, I decided I'm not doing caffeine, so I've also been caffeine free since the end of last month.
Jesus.
Oh, that is horrible.
I don't notice it.
He
What?
doesn't-
I would fall asleep.
Nope.
I
Didn't
Like
even have
standing
headaches.
up.
Miserable bitch.
I would be
There's no
horrible.
other way
It
to
would be
put
horrible.
I'm perfectly fine
absolutely
without
terrible.
it, man.
I
Oh
will
my
be
gosh.
an awful individual to everybody I know.
I also take a 40-ounce cup of coffee to school with me every day.
what-
so
my
it's-
mug of coffee is like 6 to 8 cups of coffee in like one.
Yeah.
See, I only ever
Black.
have 10
Yeah.
ounces whenever I get up in the morning.
Oh,
When I
no.
was drinking regular coffee, and now I'm popping
10
decaf in
ounces
there.
is nothing.
That's where I am.
that's...
And
Wow,
now it's
you're
not even
lucky.
I'm just
caffeinated,
thinking
so-
of the caffeine headache that I would have for not.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And
Stephanie
sometimes
was
halfway
like-
through the day, I have to stop for an energy drink on the way home or a nice coffee or something because I'm so tired.
Yeah, I've done that.
You said stop for a nice coffee.
No, an iced coffee. An iced coffee.
Oh, I thought she said a nice coffee, which is her way of, rationalizing the $8 she just spent on a cup of diabetes.
I make
iced
it at
coffee.
home. Like, it's black. I just brew it at home. Black cup of coffee. Well, it's more than, like, one, but it's a decent amount of coffee every morning.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Well,
And
no
to
wonder
follow it up, I've got a caffeine-free soda, diet soda, behind it there.
I have
nice.
more beer,
And
too.
my tea's gone. So
Because they
Yeah.
only sell
Looking
the
forward to all
Fegleys
that.
in the 4-pack, which is kind
I'm
of
almost done with my drink, so probably gonna have to go get another one here soon because I don't have to be around students tomorrow. So
Oh, I
fuck
have
it.
to work tomorrow, but... fuck
Yeah,
it.
I have to get up and take my parents to the airport at 7:15 in the morning.
you're going to get hit by a car?
Oh my god.
Speaking of fireworks, Maria,
Yes.
Yeah.
did you get to see any recently?
Right.
No, actually, I didn't.
Oh.
Well, no, that's not true. I did. Yes, I did. I didn't we didn't stay for one of the shows. So.
God, that sentence.
What was wrong? What was wrong?
That's
with
the
that
sentence when I'm editing, going, oh,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know how.
started it-
I don't know how to fix this.
Yeah, you
All right,
started
ask
that
me again.
6
Ask me
different
again.
ways.
I'll do it.
6
I'll do it
different
differently.
ways.
Ask me again. Here.
Well,
take
well,
two.
she was
Ready?
already
Cut.
responding to something I already asked
He's
her.
gonna ask
in, the
in like 2
future.
minutes.
Yes, yes.
And
So
then,
it was okay.
oh,
A little
Mikey,
while.
that's a good one. Ha ha. It's the joke you're gonna tell in 30 seconds.
It's not funny when you do it.
It's not funny when the two of you do it either.
You were laughing and in tears just about 5 minutes ago, so stop
because you're
lying.
idiots. That's why I'm laughing at you, not with you.
I'm fine with that. You're still laughing.
It's almost like
You're
cardio.
forgetting
so
who you're talking to. I was the class
know.
clown. Come on now.
I know.
waka waka waka. They used to call me Fozzie.
See, that was the joke. I already laughed at it.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Nobody laughs at Fozzie's jokes though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this.
they
It's not
do,
going
but-
well for you. Yeah.
I know. So we just got back from Disney last night. We took a trip down with all 3 of our kids, so it was the 5
Oh,
of us.
God bless you.
Which we haven't been. Actually, you want to know the last time that we had all 3 kids with us on a trip was
it the
Sheeter
Sheeter?
Prom. It was Sheeter Prom when Galaxy's Edge opened,
And you wanted
So-
to kill Todd.
and I wanted to fucking murder my husband.
You remember this?
Because he went fishing with Mikey, and
It wasn't
Whoa,
just
whoa,
Mikey.
whoa! Calm
you were.
down. I
Listen,
wasn't on the same boat as him.
but you were there.
He went fishing with like maybe Shan.
Yes,
No, but you can't
and
get.
Tim. And
You
Also,
can't
there's-
get mad at
there's-
Mikey because Mikey was the
No.
only person who didn't return to the room.
I know. No, Mikey was smart and left, and went to go find his wife.
No, he did not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael.
No.
No, you're right. I went to the pool bar with James. Because Stephanie loves the pool, so I figured she'd be down soon.
Oh no, she was
Oh,
waiting
okay.
upstairs. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning when they were done. She was waiting for
Yeah.
him. And then
thank
Tim
God.
comes upstairs
Oh God.
without
I yelled at
Mikey.
him so badly.
It didn't go well for Mikey.
Well,
That whole
Mikey
trip was
wasn't
not
the
well
only
for
one.
Mikey.
Mikey wasn't the only one getting in trouble that day. So that was the last time we had all 3 of the kids with us. Because Abby travels with, so for those of you that don't know, Todd has a daughter from his first marriage. Her name is Abby. She just turned 16 this year, and for her birthday, she asked to go on a trip with both her mom and stepdad and her sister on that side, and to go on a Disney trip with us and her two brothers on our side. So
my parents did divorce fucking wrong, but that's all I'm gonna say right now.
I know she is so lucky. And when we dropped her off last night, we were talking about that because her mom came. We're friendly. We're at the point now where like we're friendly with mom and stepdad. And it took us a while to get there. It did. It took us a long while to get there. But as she's gotten older, it's more like her mom will text me or I'll text her mom. And we get along really well with her mom and stepdad now. But it took a while. It really did. But we were standing there last night dropping her off at her mom and stepdad's house, and her mom was like, you know how lucky you are that like you have parents that are both into Disney and you get to go like several times a year? She's like, yeah, I know. She was so giddy about it.
She used that shit to her advantage.
Oh, 100%.
Fucking played you both like fiddles. Damn.
Oh,
I mean,
I know.
Did she
really
come
does.
back from the trip with her birth mom and come back and be like, we did this and this and this and it was so much fun, so you had to, well, fucking, we gotta one up that now.
No, actually, we had booked stuff when they were booking and we were booking. I said to her, I was like, okay, here are the 3 places that you can choose from to stay, and we gave her a choice. She chose Contemporary.
Nice.
We had never stayed at Contemporary before. We didn't have enough points for a theme park view, but we did for a lake view. So we did a lake view room. We did a 1-bedroom, which was really beautiful. First of all, I love the setup. So the only
Can
other
I ask a quick question before you go on? What floor were you all on?
4th.
Okay.
We were not super high up.
Okay, so did you... And this again, because the last time I stayed in Bay Lake was during Royce.
Okay.
And we was on one of the lower floors, and we had a pool view room.
Okay.
And we heard the music from the pool till about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I was just curious if you had that same issue.
I did not hear... So we were on the side of Bay Lake that was not the same side as the Bay Lake pool.
Okay.
We were overlooking the Contemporaries pool, but it's not close enough that you hear the music per se. You could hear it if you were out on the balcony, but not inside the room. However, you could definitely hear the fireworks from Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Loudly.
Yes.
And you fucking heard the electrical water pageant. Oh my god, that music was so fucking loud. You could see that from our balcony. So that was cool. But the boys were always asleep by that point. And that music was so loud. Like, really loud.
You also have to... I want to honestly say that they actually have it on the TV at some
I'm
spots.
sure.
And
but
I
you
know
don't need
it's
the TV. You don't need that TV.
And I know it's loud because
it was loud.
We've heard it when we stayed at Wilderness.
Oh, okay.
Not Wilderness. Boulder Ridge, I think. One of them. But,
okay.
It's...
Because you guys didn't stay at Fort Wilderness, right?
No.
Yet. You stayed at Wilderness Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you can hear it. I mean, it was... Any of the... I feel like any of those that look over the lake, you're going to hear that. Mm-hmm. Period. I don't know. I don't care where you are.
I hadn't really thought of that. And it by that point, the boys were asleep where it didn't really bother them. I was still awake, so of course it hindered me from falling asleep. But the boys, they slept through it. However, the fireworks did wake the boys up the first night. And Kellen got out of bed and came into our room and was like, "Is that thunder? Like, what am I hearing?" And then I had to explain, no, it's the fireworks from Magic Kingdom. It's just because we're so close to the park and you can hear it. And he's like, okay. But you could see, I think it was Epcot's fireworks from our balcony too, like just barely over the trees. So the boys watched that for just a couple minutes because I didn't notice right away. But I'm fairly certain it was Epcot. I mean, when Hollywood Studios doesn't have fireworks right now, right? Not with Phantasmic.
There's little.
I mean, there's little stuff, but not stuff that would be above the trees, right? So, so they saw those. But yeah, so our our travel day was on Saturday. And we took an evening flight. We flew out of Ronald Reagan Airport down in DC, which we've never flown out of before. Abby has flown out of it. It was, well,
there's your title for this episode.
Kieran starts. So our trip was kind of like a series of unfortunate events, which wasn't super unfortunate. It was
Wait. Of course it was.
It was, I know.
Because you were traveling with people.
Because it's me. Yeah. So the day that we woke up the day of our travel day, and I woke up with a Disney cough already.
Jesus.
And
I'm surprised you don't
like,
wake up sick more often because you work around kids.
Right? No. Summer vacation, of course I'm going to get a cough now. So I woke up that morning with the Disney crud. We aren't even in Disney yet, but of course, crud. This is the pre-Disney
That's how
crud.
You can get it early before you get to Disney.
I know, it was ridiculous. So this is the first time that we're flying out of DCA, which is the Ronald Reagan,
airport
moniker. Yeah. We usually park with a company called The Parking Spot. And they have covered parking. They have a shuttle that takes you to and from the airport. Like it's cheaper than parking at the airport. Okay.
We use it all the time when we go to Newark.
Right. And something should have set alarms off for us because it was only $13 a day in covered parking. And right? He's making this face like
I'm sorry.
Are you kidding?
Well, I mean, it's also DC.
I should have known something was up though, because we get there and first of all we hit traffic on the way down, of course, because it's Saturday and it's summer and people want to go to DC. I get it. And we were traveling. We left the house at 12. Our flight was not boarding until 5 o'clock. So 5 hours is a significant amount of time to get down there, get parked, get over to the airport, get through security, all of that. So we hit traffic. We don't get into DC until 3. We get to the parking spot, and it's a Marriott hotel.
Oh.
And the parking spot has a contract with this particular Marriott, but there's no signs for the parking spot. It's all Marriott signs. So you have no fucking clue if you're in the right spot or not. So we go in, we try to find a space to park. Todd is all kinds of fucking pissed off because he doesn't know what's happening. The parking garage is a cluster fuck. We finally get a spot. We get out of the car. We're all kind of frazzled. Abby is kind of freaking out at this point because she has bad traveling anxiety, and Todd is in a mood, so that's not helping. And I'm just fucking done with it. We haven't even gotten out of the car. We're on step 1 of 7 at this point. So we go into the hotel. We go up to their front desk, and we're like, okay, I'm confused. What am I doing? Do you have a shuttle? She's like, yes, they have a shuttle. It's the Marriott shuttle. It'll take you to the airport. We're like, okay, great. So she's like, it comes at the top and the bottom of the hour. Okay, so by this point, it is almost 3:30. We're like, okay, we're good. We get on the van, the shuttle at 3:30. The driver doesn't tell us that he's making 2 other stops. So we pull up to the next Marriott that's a couple blocks over, and we're like, okay. pull up to the next Marriott. A couple blocks over after that, we're like, oh God, how many stops do we have? Then he takes us to the airport. All right, fine, whatever, cool. We get the bags checked. We get through security, not a problem. We had maybe like 15, 20 minutes because we needed to get the kids food. Our flight was at 5 o'clock or at 5:30. So we needed to get the kids dinner. That was a cluster. It was so fucking crowded.
Well, DC's
we finally,
a fucking shit show of an
well,
airport,
and it wasn't Dulles. So thank God it wasn't Dulles because that I think would have been way worse. I actually really liked Reagan, and now that I've flown out of there, I think I would do it again because we got really great priced flights on Southwest.
But how much? I mean, did it make? And I'm just asking this just because of drive time and like parking cost and all that. All that has to factor into that,
right?
Like,
so flying out of Philly is more expensive even on the budget airlines.
Well, it's Philly. It's
right,
a city.
Exactly. Philly would have been about $500 or $600 more expensive.
For the whole family or just
for the
one
whole
ticket?
family?
Okay, so that's
for the whole family.
And there were 5 of you, so that's $100 a ticket,
Correct.
which is when you really.
But
if you're traveling by yourself, is what I'm saying, or
if I'm traveling by myself, that I don't really care. I'm going with the cheapest flight,
okay.
and I'm not taking bags. But because we had both boys
Okay.
and Abby and us, we needed to check luggage. And Southwest, both your first 2 bags per person are free. So it was like a no-brainer. If we would have gone out of Philly and added bags, it would have been probably up towards $800
But doesn't Southwest
more.
fly out of Philly?
They do, but they only have certain flights that are nonstop every day. Okay. So 3 of their Southwest flights are nonstop to MCO. But Philly is also about $50 to $70 more expensive as well. So the flights were way cheaper out of DCA. So now that we know, next time I would probably just park at Ronald Reagan. I wouldn't do a parking spot. I wouldn't do a parking garage. I would just park at Ronald Reagan and just have the convenience of having the car right there.
I would suggest not flying out of that airport if it's during the week.
Well, I think during the week would have probably been a little different too, because we left on a Saturday.
Well, you left on a Saturday with no rush hour traffic.
Oh, it was not.
It gets much worse.
Yeah. Right.
During the week.
Yeah, we really, in essence, we probably should have left an hour earlier from the house, and that would have made it less stressful.
So all in all, what was your travel time, would you say?
We finally got to the airport at about 4:30, through security
I'm talking
and everything.
with the flight.
Oh, so the flight. So we got off of the plane in Orlando at 8:30.
So you left your house at what?
So I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. 8 o'clock. 5:30, 6:30, 7:45. 7:45.
You left your house when?
Noon.
Oh, fuck all the way off. There's no fucking way. A 7-hour travel day.
Oh,
I'd lose my shit.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
With 3 kids and a Todd.
Yeah.
Fuck
then,
all the way off.
after we got off of...
And a frustrated Todd at that.
Yes, a frustrated Todd is the worst. We're not done because we get off the plane and we had to get on another shuttle to go get the car that we rented, which was parked at an airport parking lot, like at a shuttle lot. So we didn't get to our hotel because we didn't go right to Bay Lake. We stayed,
Maria?
I stayed
had an easier travel day when I was working around a fucking hurricane.
I know. Uh-huh. The first day was a little rough. It was probably 9:15, 9:30 by the time we got to the hotel and got the kids to bed. Which, the boys, they're young enough, they're unfazed. Todd and I don't go to bed at 9:30. Abby doesn't go to bed at 9:30. So for us, it was no big deal. I was more worried about the boys, but they actually were really great. Like, the flight down, they were wonderful.
It's an adventure.
It is.
Yeah.
It didn't bother them in the slightest.
Hey, look, Dad's mad and it's not at us.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Right.
what it,
That's exactly what it was.
We can do no wrong today.
I kept saying to him, like, you need to, like, take a breath. You need to just calm down. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's okay. And then when he wasn't calming down, then I was getting pissy.
No.
I was like, park there. Motherfucker.
Excellent, because that helps.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
it instantly calms you down when somebody just matches your level of anxiety. It just makes it so much better.
I was 100% matching energy that day. Yep. And then we get in bed that night, and he rolls over and he goes, "What's wrong?" Shut the fuck up. What do you mean, what's wrong?
Read the room.
Yeah. So we get up the next morning, got
So
breakfast,
you didn't
got the
get
kids
to
dressed.
ride Big Thunder on the first night of vacation.
We didn't get to ride Big Thunder at all during the vacation.
It was closed for repairs.
Yeah. It was down.
It was down. Big Thunder was down.
So our
Never
first
came up.
Our first park day then was Sunday.
Chain broke.
That chain is beyond disrepair.
Oh no!
We broke that chain a long time ago. Wait, what are we talking about?
It's gotten so much worse.
So we went to Epcot. This is the first time that the boys have been to Epcot. Ever.
Wow.
We've never
How
taken
did they
them
like
in there.
it? Because this would be interesting for me to hear how
They
their take on it.
loved it.
Both halves?
Loved it. Yes.
Okay.
They absolutely adored it. So we got there and they were like in awe. First of all, Kellen says to me, "Mom, is that Epcot ball? Is that a dodecahedron?" I was like, "No,
Oh my god.
I don't think it is."
It's not, but
and
oh
Aiden
my god.
Aiden goes, "Kellen, it's a sphere."
Oh shit. Kellen's schooling him.
I know.
Damn.
I was like, and Todd's like, "It's not a sphere. It's not perfectly round." And I was like, "I think you should just let them have this one, okay?" So, we did use DAS Pass on this trip with Kellen. So it was really nice because as soon as you get in and this is the first time that we've used DAS Pass since like Lightning Lane and Genie Plus and all of that stuff. So the last time we used DAS Pass, you got to pick 3 attractions ahead of time, kind of like old Fast Pass, and then you had to like go to the attraction and tap in first to like get your spot in line. This time was totally different, and it took me a little bit to kind of get used to it, but as soon as all 5 of us tapped into the park, I could make a DAS Pass selection. So we picked Ratatouille because that was the longest wait at that point, and took the kids on Spaceship Earth to begin. They loved it. Aiden cried because he doesn't like the dark, and so Aiden did a lot of crying on this trip. Every day, multiple times a day, Aiden was bawling his fucking eyes out because I'm a horrible parent. Because everything was dark. Took them on Soarin', and they fucking fell in love. I like to watch them with the crooked fucking Eiffel Tower and the like, because we sat in C. Like,
only those kids knew what
I know.
Soarin' was.
I know. But Kellen is
That's
like
awesome.
all about smells right now.
Okay.
He made my mom buy him lavender body lotion, because he loved the smell of it. They went to the store a couple weeks ago. I don't know.
That's so cool.
It was really cute. So
really different.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I do know other autistic kids, and not
you
saying
would think that a smell would be something
usually
that would
smell is like,
trigger them.
Really?
Nope.
That's pretty cool.
He loves it. So both of them are on that first ride, everything pulls up and the screen comes on and the music plays.
But it's dark.
It took a little bit of convincing to get Aiden on it.
I was just asking.
He was pretty scared to start with. As soon as it started going, then he was fine. And I kept leaning over and going, Aiden, smell. Do you smell it? And he'd be like, he'd take a big whiff. Oh, Mom, that smells fantastic.
He's that kid.
It was really cute.
So is that kid.
So we come down, and Kellen immediately goes, that was the most amazing ride ever. So both of them right away, Mom, can we do that again? Can we do that again? I was like, okay, well, we're gonna try to do that in a bit. And at that point, we actually headed back to France. We didn't do Living with the Land at that point because our DAS pass was like gonna be ready in 15 minutes. That was another thing that I noticed. With the old, like before Genie Plus, your DAS pass was the entire wait time minus 10 minutes. This time...
So if it, for example, and I am just, because I know very little about the DAS list. I've never used it or anything. So the standard wait time would be like, for easy math purposes, an hour, 60 minutes. Mm-hmm. Your DAS pass would then be for 50 minutes.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. This time around, it seemed like it was less than that. And I didn't really notice until we were almost like done and over with our trip. So I didn't really time it out, but it definitely felt like it was 15 minutes. Sometimes it was 20 minutes. I think it was just the amount of people that had bought Genie Plus or that was signed up for DAS on that particular day, or people who were making Genie Plus and DAS Pass selections on that particular day in that particular park. But it did not seem so. When I picked up a Ratatouille DAS, it was a 65-minute wait. So it should have been a 55-minute wait for us. It was like 40.
All right.
So we did Spaceship Earth, we did Soarin', and I was like, we should probably just head to France. Did that. Aiden cried because it's dark. And they both liked it, but they were like, nah, we're good. We don't have to do that again. We made another DAS pass for Frozen.
I kind of agree with them on that attraction.
Right?
So.
Exactly. Made another DAS pass for Frozen. Went and did that. And here's another thing that is new since Genie Plus came into existence, and I don't know if this is just for DAS or if this is also with Genie Plus. After you tap in, they make you wait 10 minutes before you can schedule your next DAS, which I've never used Genie Plus, so I don't know if that is also something with Genie Plus or if that's just specifically a DAS thing.
I'm trying to remember when it was,
but that was kind of interesting. I don't really know.
Because Fast Pass Plus wasn't like that. Once you tapped in, you were able to choose whatever your next one was.
I don't know if there was a reason for that.
Probably because they're thinking maybe because you're supposed to be enjoying the ride, the attraction, maybe. I don't know. I'm making
for
up
me,
stuff.
it was more like, okay, what's the time now? 10 minutes from now, I got to remember to get back on.
Well, the other sucky part about that is
a little bit of that.
That, like, I don't know if they use the same Fast Pass line that they used to use, but the Fast Pass line for fucking that attraction is awful. Like, you skip all the good stuff.
It was a short line when we got into line for Ratatouille. When we came out, the Genie Plus line, the Lightning Lane Genie Plus, whatever the fuck they're calling it, was all the way back towards the crepe restaurant. It was long.
And okay, so I have to ask a quick question. What time did you all start your day?
Epcot, we were able to do a little bit of early entry, but we were there more at it was like 10 of 9.
All right,
we
but
went through.
You pretty much rope dropped it.
Kind of. We were a little bit behind other people, but yeah, we did.
So I wonder if that played into that kind of Genie Plus situation as well, where it
could have.
It's just because I think on Genie Plus you can select the times that you want to go to certain attractions.
Okay.
Or if you pay for it, you can select the time you want to go.
Oh, okay.
So it's people who like probably had delusions of grandeur. Oh, I'm going to get that rope drop, and then we're like, oh, I'm going to be about 20 minutes late. So
yeah, right. And which is always the same for
case
us as
with,
well.
Yeah, same.
So we did a good amount of stuff. So after we did Frozen, which Aiden again fucking bawled his eyes out.
Dark. But he's ridden
he
that
got
before,
wet.
Hasn't he?
He got wet. He didn't like getting wet, Adam. Just wait until it rains on the trip. Just wait.
Oh no.
You would think he's allergic to water that's coming from the sky. Oh my god.
He was so cute.
I know. He's still cute. He's just...
But now he's broken.
Now he's a lot. He's just a lot. Well, I mean, have you seen his mother? He comes by it, honestly.
Yes. Well, I mean, yes, this is the girl who doesn't want to walk outside in a resort.
True. This is true. Also, contemporary. Didn't have to walk outside to go back inside.
Oh, wait, but that hallway?
The hallway is still considered a covering.
Yes, but the rain can blow sideways through that hallway because I've experienced it.
Yes, it can.
I have also experienced it now. Yep. The boys and Abby and Todd went on a Fiesta tour, and I stood in line for my Black Magic Neil Patrick Harris margarita. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, it's so good.
Expensive.
And this time they put barbecue flavored salt on the rim. Oh my god, it was delicious.
It was
so good. So good.
No.
You cannot tell me otherwise.
I will, and I will say no.
And then at that point, we walked back to the land because we were going to get lunch at Sunshine Seasons. Todd saw Teddy, gave him a little wave. They talked for a little bit. And the boys were like, let's do Soarin' again. So I got another DAS pass for Soarin'. And we ate, went on Soarin' again, sat in the middle this time. And they loved it even more. They're obsessed with the Eiffel Tower right now for some reason. I don't really understand or know why or where this obsession formed, but it's
super pretty.
I don't know if it's just because it's recognizable. They also went through a stage where they watched Miraculous Ladybug, which is a cartoon that takes place in Paris. So I don't know if that's part of it. I don't know. But anyway.
They also watched Emily in Paris, didn't they?
No, they do not watch Emily in Paris. I do, but they don't.
So do I.
They don't. Oh shit! I was watching.
I watch.
Does he watch Emily in Paris as well?
No, but he is also fixated on the Eiffel Tower to the point that he
What
builds
is that?
He builds them out of pipe cleaners.
What?
Like he has so many models of it that he's built, and they're like scale. Basically,
what?
Very highly detailed with multicolored pipe cleaners.
So now, how does he know about the Eiffel Tower?
It's
an alien antenna.
No, it's from Nikola Tesla. He has a hyperfixation with landmarks and architectural design and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
Okay.
So
right.
He would love Soarin' because that's mostly what it is.
Yeah, that's true. He would love Soarin'. Yeah, that would be great.
I actually think he would actually like Spaceship Earth, though, too, because there's a lot of interesting kind of architectural spots in that.
Yeah. It's
Just
not
the
a
way it's
dodecahedron, though, just so you know.
No, it's not.
It's a sphere.
Because that's way too many syllables for me to say right now, so I'm not even
right.
bother attempting it.
I checked on your house, Mikey. We rode Living with the Land. Everything's good. Looks good.
Awesome.
Looks great.
Quick question.
So that
what do the boys
fun.
think of it, though?
So when we got to the part that it's lightning and thundering and raining.
Oh, no.
It's dark.
And it's dark. Aiden turns and goes, "Is that real?" I said, "No, buddy. It's fake. Everything in the ride is fake until we got to the fish part. And then he goes, are those fish real? I said, yes, those fish are real. You said everything was fake. No, except for the fish. I'm sorry, buddy. The plants are real too. The plants and the fish are real. Don't touch the sand. Keep your hands in the boat. Oh,
Don't stand up.
Don't stand up. He also asked, is there a drop in this ride? Am I going to get wet? No, you're not going to get wet. You're not going to get wet. There's no drop. You're fine. It's okay. So, by that point, we were done. It was 99 degrees the day that we were in Epcot. Yeah. And here's the other thing. I have realized that if it is going to be a super hot day, Epcot is the park that you want to be in. Because there's so many places that you can get inside and get to air conditioning. Not a single one of the kids complained about the heat that day. Like, nobody...
Just complains about the dark.
Yeah, well, he had other complaints. But, like, Kellen is usually the one that would be our complainer. Like, my legs are tired. I'm really hot. I need to cool down. I need to sit and take a rest. Like, he did not complain once, and that heat was oppressive. It was very thick.
I want to say it's one of the only parks where most of the queues are inside.
Yeah. The only one that has part of the queue outside is Ratatouille, and Frozen when it backs up, but. Yeah. For the most part, everything else, you're right, is inside, which is really, really nice. We went to go see the new statue. It's kind of hidden. It's like...
I still haven't seen it. Did you all... Oh, I forgot to ask this part, though, before I forget. Did you all do the Moana?
We did not, because when we got to that part... So Todd and I have done it.
Gotten wet, Adam.
I know, right? He would have fucking lost his goddamn mind. When we got to that part where we were like, okay, do we want to do Moana? Todd and I looked at each other. We were like, it's time. Like, we just need to get out of the park. It was hot. It was super hot at that point. It was like, max heat of the day. It was about 2:00, 2:30, and we just needed to go. So, we had driven to Epcot from the hotel that we had stayed at the night before. So we then got in the car, drove to Bay Lake, checked in. Our room was not quite ready when we got there, but we just hung out in the lobby for a little bit. And within 15-20 minutes, we were good. The boys loved the room. The room was super nice. I really like the setup of the kitchenette. Or not the kitchenette, because it's a full kitchen. I like the setup of the kitchen, whereas some of the one bedrooms you walk in and the island takes up the entire kitchen. Like Animal Kingdom Lodge is the one that I'm thinking of, where you walk into a one bedroom in Kidani, and it's the entire length of the kitchen. The island is the entire length of the kitchen, and that felt kind of like not conducive. It wasn't a very good flow. I was really impressed that the island in the contemporary one bedrooms are small, that you can walk around them so easily. It makes it a much easier kitchen to get around.
I don't know. We had a Todd staying with us the last time we stayed in a one bedroom.
I know. I'm well aware of that. So it was really nice.
It's also one of the only one bedrooms that come with a separate bathroom in the bathrooms are separate, I thought.
You mean that there's two bathrooms? What do you mean that they're separate?
Two separate bathrooms.
So the one bedrooms in Kidani also have two separate bathrooms.
But it's rare in some of the older ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I haven't
usually the one bedrooms, you're sharing that bathroom between the master, and it's like that little sort of like...
Right.
What is it? Kitty cornered or a catty cornered?
Catty corner. Catty corner.
Cattywampus.
Cattywampus.
Yes, cattywampus.
Well. Yep.
It's usually like you can access one bathroom
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
Whereas there's 2 actually distinct separate bathrooms in the 1 bedroom.
Yeah. It was 2 separate bathrooms. Although the main bath, like the master bathroom, was interesting. You had a jet tub.
Yes.
And 2 sinks in the one area, and then the toilet and the shower was in another little room together. That was kind of weird.
They're all like that.
Why are they like that? I don't get it.
I like, because I even think about the Grand Floridian. Like, in the master, the bathtub was in its own room, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the shower and the toilet was in another room.
I don't understand I mean, I guess if you're taking a shower, somebody else can be in the bathroom, but like...
Yes, but if you're taking a bath, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Or like, what if I have to take a shit and somebody's in the shower? Like, what am I gonna do?
That's when you have to walk outside and use the other bathroom.
Okay, all right. There you go. So we took the kids to the Bay Lake pool. The slide was shut down. Nobody could get on the slide, but the kids didn't care. That was like fucking bath water, because it was so fucking hot. It was so hot. It wasn't even refreshing in any way, shape, or form. But the kids didn't care. All 5 of us got into the pool. And then we had dinner our first night at Storybook Dining, which Adam, you and I have done when we did Princess a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, that was the time that you remembered you booked the flights
incorrectly. 2 one-way tickets from Harrisburg to Orlando. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. This time I did book round-trip tickets, but I forgot socks. So...
Oh my God, Maria, it's 100 degrees in Florida and you forget to pack socks.
I forgot socks.
Oh God.
I even the first, like, so when we were getting dressed to come to Epcot that first morning.
Okay, the look of Mikey's even disappointed face
Mikey's
right now.
Like this bitch.
I mean, socks are hella important when you're going to be walking that much.
Yes.
I'm well aware. I'm aware. Thank God Abby had an extra pair of socks that I wore that first day. And then I ordered socks. I ordered socks because we were getting an Instacart delivery. I added socks to the Instacart delivery. So Publix came through. And the socks from Publix are pretty fucking comfortable, if you ask me. And you should ask me because I had to buy some.
They're not going to sponsor us, Maria.
No.
Damn it. We're not looking for sponsors. I didn't say like and subscribe. Smash that like button. We're not there yet. But yeah, I forgot socks. It's always something.
I mean, I keep mine in the same drawer as the underwear, so when I'm packing, it's like all
I
right
do
there.
not. I don't
keep my drawer. Tim and I share like the sock drawer and like underwear separate. So
I don't share my sock drawer, but I'm pretty sure I got a fucking kid that steals from my sock drawer.
Well, of course.
I'm running out of socks.
Yeah, that's how it always works, I'm sure.
Except for my running socks, I keep separate. But...
Oh.
He only takes my good socks.
Well, would you take the bad socks?
I'm 45. I don't care. I guess I do because I'm complaining about it.
I was just going to say, you just spent...
I mean, if he's taking the bad socks, you wouldn't care.
No,
you wouldn't notice if you're taking the bad socks.
So our dinner at Storybook Dining was...
It's dark.
It was okay. It's dark, yeah. No. The character interaction was great. It was very good. The food was okay. They were able to cater to the boys because both the boys are not the best adventurous eaters. So Kellen did order the salmon from the kids' menu and did not like it whatsoever.
Oh, surprise face.
No. He loves salmon. He had salmon at Sunshine Seasons that day too and ate it up.
This is weird, though, I want to say. There was something weird, because I remember reading it when they first changed it over, and there was something
the salmon is grilled, which was not part of the description. And he did not like the fact that it had dark marks on it, which is why he wouldn't eat it. So they got him chicken fingers and french fries, and that's what he ate. That is not on the kids menu, but because they're, close to Whispering Canyon, they're able, and the quick service, they're able to get those things. That's not a problem. They were very accommodating with that. Everything else was fine. Mine was very good. I had the pork shank and the polenta. That was very, very good. Abby and Todd both got the prime rib, and it was okay. Abby asked for hers medium, Todd asked for his medium, and they definitely were almost well done. And they were pretty thin pieces of prime rib. And for $65 for an adult, it was okay. It was fine. They do have right now a 20% annual pass discount, so that was nice. DVC was only 10%, so we ended up using our annual pass discount for almost every meal that we were down there for. And then Kellen really did not want to meet the Evil Queen. Did not.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not going to do any villains this trip. Like he does them any other time. Or that he will in the future. So the Aiden and Abby are standing there with her, and she looks at Kellen, who is standing next to me, away from her, and she looks at him and she goes, what about that one? And I said, oh, he doesn't really want to meet you. He's a little scared. And she goes, he'll regret it when his chance is done, or something like that. He'll regret it when it's over. And so he goes, okay, I'll do it. And he goes and stands, but he stood as far away from her as possible and would not look at her. The pictures are great. Actually, I want to say that he stood on the other side of Abby. He used a buffer.
That's so cool.
It was really funny. He did not want to talk to hardly any characters at all this entire trip, but he would do it at the last minute. We met Anna and Elsa in Epcot, and he stood with me. He's like, no, I'm nervous. Well, buddy, just go talk to them. No, I'm really nervous. Are you sure you don't want to? Okay, I'll do it. Then he'd run up and but he wouldn't say anything. He'd just hold his hands together and stare at them. Awestruck. It was really cute to watch. And so that was day one. It was nice. It was good. It was much less stressful than our travel day.
I'm surprised y'all did that dinner again. Was that an Abby choice? Just out of curiosity.
Yes, that was an Abby choice.
Because I think we all pretty much said the same thing after we ate there. It's everyone.
I feel like when you and I ate there with everyone, I feel like I liked it better than
I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew it was a one and done for me after I did it.
Yeah.
I think the company made it.
Yes, I would agree with that too. The appetizers have changed.
For the price, I didn't think it was worth it.
Yeah, the appetizers have changed. I think there's still the mushroom bisque, which Todd doesn't like anything mushroom, so I was the only one that had the mushroom bisque.
That was good, but I think everything else was just okay.
They had shrimp cocktail, which was just shrimp with sweet cocktail sauce on it.
Sweet?
Yeah, it was like a sweet tangy. It was good. Definitely not a traditional cocktail sauce. It didn't taste like it. But that was fine. And then they had turkey and chicken meatball with some other stuff. There was some kind of sauce with it, and that was fine, but it wasn't anything to write home about. Like I said, the pork shank was really good, very tender, came right off the fucking bone.
Better question, what y'all drink?
So that is a great question. What did we drink? We had to wait for a little bit. So we went into Territory Lounge. Todd and I got a drink, each got a beer.
Did you reenact it?
No. No, I didn't even bring it up because I was so traumatized by that event. Because that's where I was sitting when I was like figuring out that I had fucking fucked myself.
That's what I was trying to get Todd to come down. I remember that.
Oh my god. Oh, it sounds to me like Todd's coming down to Orlando tomorrow. No, he's fucking not, okay? That was Adam's suggestion when the whole
hell,
one-way tickets happened.
Ticket was paid for?
Yeah. Oh, god. That was one of the most expensive mistakes I'd ever made. Yeah, and then I had a glass of wine with dinner, but it wasn't anything special. Like, it wasn't a good glass of wine. It was just a regular Cab Sav. I was surprised that they didn't have Disney family wines at the restaurant at all. Like, didn't have it at all.
I want to say they had a very... They were trying to push the cocktails more than anything else there.
Yeah, even that, our server didn't... I mean... They
fucked up that restaurant, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
It was fine. It was okay. But yeah, Abby asked for it. We told her she could pick where we stayed. We gave her those choices, and then I said, is there anything specific that you want to do dining wise? And that's what she had picked. So
hey, be happy she didn't choose fucking the castle dining.
Oh god, actually, that might be more worth it in the end. With the character interactions, just because they're face characters and they can actually hold a conversation.
Yeah, I can see the face. I mean, meeting characters was nice, but holy shit, was that an expensive meal? Again, one and done.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely won't be back to that at all. It was okay. Second day we went to Hollywood Studios. That was a little bit of a bust. Rise was down the entire time that we were there.
Okay.
Rock and Roller Coaster, of course, is down for refurbishment. Not that we were going to
just gonna
ride
say,
that
which
anyway.
One of the kids?
No.
That's in the dark and upside down.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Fuck that.
The only thing you're missing is spraying water.
Yeah,
at that
right?
point.
If you spray water in his face, that's the trifecta. He would fucking hate his life. But this day, as we were walking in, we were like, it's really crowded. Like, why is it so crowded? Yeah, well, the fucking Pixar Pizza Planet popcorn bucket fucking released on that day. So everybody and his fucking mother is in line for this fucking popcorn bucket, and then they just decided to stay in the park. The lines were ungodly long that day.
Well, I mean, you have to remember, annual passes still have to choose a park day.
Right. Yes,
so
they do.
If you have an annual pass, you chose that park day.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do at that point?
Right, exactly. So we did Mickey and Minnie's. Aiden cried.
No!
We did.
For real?
Yes! He's been on it before, Adam. He's been on it before.
I know! This is hurting my heart!
We did Slinky Dog. He cried the entire time. The entire ride. And then after he was done, he said to Todd, he's like, I loved it. I was just kidding.
Wait.
Todd's like, you cried the entire time. I was just kidding. We did Toy Story Mania. Todd had to ride with Aiden because he was going to cry. So I rode by myself on that one. Abby and Kellen went together. They did fine on that. Aiden, I think, just if he doesn't know what's happening,
he's
even though he's he's done these things before, he just doesn't remember. And at that point, we were like, okay, well, let's go into. We had a DAS pass for Smuggler's Run because the Rise of the Resistance.
Maybe it's a good thing that Rise was down.
Rise.
That ride is really fucking dark.
Just wait. So I saw that Rise was up. And so I wanted to change our DAS pass from Millennium Falcon to Rise. And something with DAS wasn't connecting. So, it was down. And I could not change the DAS pass. But it was just 45 minutes. So we got in line for Rise.
Just regarding DAS pass and stuff. And I've never used Genie Plus. We do have Genie Plus coming up when we go to California, but...
Oh, nice.
Is it normally easy to change? Like I don't want to do this. If I drop it, can I get something else?
I would think yes, if the DAS system is working.
Okay.
Something was going on.
Have you done it before as well? Or
not with this new, no, not with this new iteration of it.
Pardon me.
I don't know what was happening, but so the cast member at Rise was trying to help me, and she's like, something's going on with this. She couldn't get it to work, so she's like, you could just go to one of the customer service at, either at the front of the park or one of the blue umbrellas. And Todd was like, well, the wait's only 45 minutes. Should we just go? Like, let's just go. I was like, okay, that's fine. We could do 45 minutes for something like this. The queue keeps moving. Aiden fucking cried for probably 20 minutes of the time that we waited in line, right? We are almost at the last room to get on the ride, and it fucking breaks down. And I looked at Todd, and I was like, what do we do? What do we do? We need to go. We had a reservation at 50's prime time. I was like, that's in 20 minutes. Like, what do we do? What do we do? He's like, we need to just get out of line. So we got out of line and walked over. It was down the rest of the day. It did not come back
you made
up.
the right choice.
Yes.
That's...
In hindsight, yes. But they've got to do something with that ride. It is down more than it is not. It's so...
I would love to say I've had this problem, but I have not.
Every time. I feel like every time it is...
I'm not going to lie to you. I've had more of an issue getting on Space Mountain than I've had trying to get on Rise.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least lately.
I don't know. It's down so much.
The first time I rode Rise, I didn't think I was going to ride it. Because it was a similar situation. It was when the attraction first opened and you had to get the what the fuck is it called? The early
the virtual queue?
Virtual queue. So they were doing the virtual queue. It was during a race weekend. It was before you could do it from the fucking hotel room. So you had to be at the park at 7 a.m. to fucking check in.
Didn't you do it with us?
No.
Did it with
the
us?
First time I ever did Rise was I ended up doing it by myself.
Did you really?
Yeah, because nobody wanted to, the people I was staying with, nobody wanted to wake up and come with me, so I went by myself, checked in, went to the, at that time, I think it was during Doppio, one of the races, so I went to the race thing to get my shit. They called my virtual queue. I handed all my shit to Jen and said, here, can you buy this and I will pay you back?
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Took a death bucket from Caribbean Beach back to the park.
I do remember this. I remember you telling us this.
Took a death bucket back to the Caribbean Beach to get back to the park to find out the fucking ride broke down.
Yep. All the time.
And then it went back up for like 10 minutes or so, and I'm like, all right, do I do it? I ended up riding it, but it's like, I also have a fucking dinner reservation, but they'll take care of the reservation because they're already sitting. It was a fucking shit show.
Yeah. Mikey, have you done Rise yet?
Yes, I've done it a couple times.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you had been back since it.
Okay.
Because when.
Have you seen Kylo Ren in B mode?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not good.
What's B mode?
B mode is when everything's not working.
No, I know. What I meant is, what does he do in B mode?
It's a fucking screen.
Oh. What?
And I want to say the turrets, the last few times I wrote it, you know, in that hallway where the turrets are moving back and forth and they're shooting the lasers out, they don't move anymore.
I think the last time I wrote it, they were static as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't... It's just because it's such a huge ride. I mean, is everything ever going to work at the same time?
It's got a lot of moving parts.
It's got a lot of moving parts,
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I may try to ride it because we do have Genie in California, and I haven't tried to ride it in California yet.
Right, of course.
We'll see what happens this August, but
yeah,
it's not high on my list.
Yeah,
I'm sure California's is always up.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't think
it's the same. It's a duplicate though. It's the same exact ride.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if California's is down as much as the one in Florida or not. I'm not sure. We got out of line. We went to our reservation at 50s. It was fine. Again, not great, not horrible.
It's 50s.
It's 50s prime time. It's a solid meal.
Yeah.
You know, the boys were happy. We got in air conditioning. I will say that Hollywood Studios, it's tougher to chase air conditioning there, especially in Toy Story Land, because it was rough. It was a rough day. By the time we were done with,
it's a rough park in general for heat.
Right. Yes. It was. Like the few times that we passed by Baseline, there was no line at Baseline because it was so hot. Nobody wanted to stand and get it.
And there's no place. Well, it's not only that. There's no inside seating. I think there may be 2 tables, if that.
There's
inside.
There's a long table, like right inside the door to the right. There's a long table. We've sat there before, and then there's some like window seating, like a long bar window seating. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of spaces inside for sure. We did Star Tours. Aiden did not cry.
Wait, what the fuck?
I know, he didn't cry. He was good. He was good there. But after that, we were pretty much done for the day. We sat outside of Frozen Sing Along. We wanted to do that, but by that point it was like 4:00, and we were done. Yeah, we were done. So we came back. The kids went swimming. We went to the contemporary pool that day so that Kellen could go down the slide. Aiden finally put his face underwater for the first time ever. So
he got wet.
He got wet on purpose. Yep. So that was a big deal. And went back to the room. We made dinner in the room. Just went to sleep. Abby and I went to Springs that night, and Todd took the boys up to Top of the World to view the fireworks. So that was really good. Abby and I got to see most of the drone show, the new drone show. I will tell you that the videos that you see online do not do it justice.
Okay.
It is so fucking smooth to watch in person. It is.
Not gonna lie, my favorite video has been like the one drone just falling into the water.
I didn't see that one.
I haven't seen that one. I figured it was going to happen eventually.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I haven't seen that one. It was amazingly smooth as far as like the transitions and just I don't know. It was really good.
I have to ask a question.
Yes.
Because from what I've seen, the crowds have been in that one show. The crowd in Springs in general was insane. Springs
was very crowded. Yeah.
But was it to the point that you couldn't walk or you couldn't move or
No.
Okay.
No. And this was a Monday night. So it was a little, like probably like not as many locals out on a Monday night. So we actually saw it outside of World of Disney. Because we were coming out of World of Disney. We didn't realize that it had started. And we watched it from World of Disney. And you could tell that it was definitely not angled toward us. It was definitely off to the side. But the night that we were there, they also had a private event going. So the Cirque du Soleil Drawn to Life was a private event. And the drone show was a private event. So I don't know who the fuck.
What bullshit is this?
I don't know who the fuck bought out both of those, but you could definitely tell that the drone show was not facing the stage of World of Disney.
Okay.
Like you could tell. So I don't know who that group was, but they must have been pretty important. So, and then we did Magic Kingdom the last day, and we got rained out. So that was, Aiden lost his shit because he was getting wet. Because, like, I'm talking
rain happens
bawling
in Pennsylvania. Though.
Yeah, he cries then too, Adam. He cries if he's out riding his scooter and it starts to rain. Complete meltdown. I don't know what the fuck has happened to this kid in a previous life, where like acid rain maybe.
Did he drown?
I don't know, but he's fine in a pool. He's totally fine in a pool.
So he only wants to be wet on his terms.
He only wants to be wet on his terms. Yes, spontaneous rain from the sky, no good.
It's my way or the dry way.
That's
so this kid is fucked when it comes to water gun season,
right? No, because he would choose to do that. He'd be okay with that.
But if he didn't choose and someone just popped up and gave him a little squirt,
like squirt, yeah, that would be the end.
Probably, yes. Yeah. He is running through Magic Kingdom, losing his shit. I don't want to get wet. I don't like rain. I'm like, nothing to see here, folks. It's just my 6-year-old having a meltdown. I'm sorry.
Have you considered ponchos and umbrellas and the like?
He doesn't like the ponchos.
We have ponchos in our owner's locker, and I don't know why. So they wouldn't have fit him anyway because they're adult ponchos. We did not think to bring umbrellas with us. Why?
Well, if she thought of bringing the umbrella, she would have left it at home with her socks.
Yes, that's right. Or if I would have thought of umbrellas, maybe I would have thought of socks too. I don't know. You never know. Because I would have thought to myself...
You should have told me. I could have had my owner's locker delivered to you.
Do you have socks in it?
No, but I have like 40,000 ponchos.
Oh, okay. That doesn't help me with the socks, though, Adam.
No, I'm sorry. I don't normally travel with women's socks. I don't think they would fit my feet.
Maybe you should start trying. I don't know. You never know.
I will try harder next time.
Thank you very much. Think of me next time when you travel.
Always.
Yeah. Adam, next time you travel, plan Maria's
for me.
failures.
Okay, I will forget the color of my suitcase.
Been there.
The next time I travel.
Is your car going to break down outside of the airport parking garage? Because I've done that too.
No. And I will only book one-way trips going the wrong way.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
And then I will also leave my luggage in the bedroom.
Yes. And
open.
Make sure that yes, the luggage must be open. And do you also leave your clothes at other people's homes?
You've left... I think I still have a fucking pair of your pants.
No, you brought them back to me the last time you were down
Okay,
there.
fair enough.
It was a year, but I finally got my fucking jeans back that I left at Tim's barbecue last year. Left in the bedroom. I don't know. I've also left clothes down in Disney in the room that that Sue... Actually, I think Jacqueline took it and shipped it back to me. Because I left.
I think there was only a book that there was one book that every time I took it with me on vacation, left somewhere, but that was pretty much it.
Did you keep buying the same book and leaving it
Yes.
places? Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Just making sure I understand.
It was when I was a teenager, and one of the fucking vampire books, the Anne Rice vampire books.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Twilight.
No. Twilight.
They twinkle, though. Come on.
Vampires. Thank you. No.
Yeah. So we got rained out on
See, I
Magic
love
Kingdom.
the rainy days in fucking Magic Kingdom.
I would have been fine, and it wasn't even. There was one point when it was raining pretty hard. When we got off of Winnie the Pooh, it was. Oh no, I'm sorry. We came out of Fairy Tale Hall to meet some of the princesses, and it was raining pretty fucking hard. And there was one cast member that really was taking her job seriously, because you need to keep that exit open. You need to not block the entrance or the exit, because people are coming to meet the princesses, and we need to keep this area clear. And she was.
I get that, because it also becomes a fire hazard.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I understand, but she was serious. She was like tapping people on shoulders and kind of like scooting them off to the side, and I was like, oh,
Maria?
honey.
Maria,
Yes.
pretend that was your job.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah,
No.
but just imagine that was your. But this is what I'm saying.
yeah,
She's
no.
told this to how many people?
We
get it.
stood there for a good 10-15 minutes. She said it a lot. She was.
I get
It's a
it.
serious job. Somebody's got to do it. It was. Yeah. We did. We did Mickey's PhilharMagic.
In the dark, in a movie,
In the dark.
and it sprays you with water.
Well, that was. Yeah, he cried for that too. That wasn't too bad though. Actually, it's not really water. It's the champagne burst, and it's just like a poof of air. So that was okay. I don't think there's a water.
I think that does squirt you with water.
Is
at
there?
one point or
Okay.
another.
I don't remember if he cried or not. Well, because he was crying because it was raining outside. So
He was already crying.
He was already crying.
wet. He didn't notice the additional wet.
So
Fair enough.
of course, Seven Dwarves went down. Big Thunder went down. Pirates was
It has
down
to.
all day. Jungle Cruise was down.
Oh, because of the rain.
yeah.
Tron was down.
And if there's any kind of lightning, I'm pretty sure I don't want to be in a pool
No.
of water with a metal track running
Nope.
underneath it. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah. So it was gonna be kind of on and off all day, and so at that point we were like, let's just call it. It's not gonna be worth it to try to do stuff knowing that he is gonna be so miserable. But as soon as we get in the monorail, he's like, can we go back and swim? We're like, dude, do you not fucking see the sky outside? No, you can't go swimming. Why can't we go swimming? Dude, it is raining and thundering and lightning. Nobody is allowed to go swimming in this. Like, what? And you just cried because you were getting
For
wet.
20 minutes.
What are you thinking? So it was, yeah. It finally did clear up though. What did we do that night for food? I forget. Oh, we went to Olivia's.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good.
awesome.
So Abby got the prime rib here at Olivia's, and comparing it to the prime rib at Storybook Dining, very, very different. Like
Okay.
this prime rib, she got like a hunk of prime rib, and it was seasoned and cooked well and very good. Like she could not stop raving about this prime rib. The coconut pineapple bread, holy shit. I wanted to ask for more and like shove it into my bra and bring it home.
Did
It was
you
so
get the recipe?
No, I didn't.
You were denied.
I know, I'm sorry. It was so good. It is so good. Boys really liked their stuff. Todd, I forget what he got. I got shrimp scampi. It was really good. I was very impressed actually with Olivia's. We were there early for our reservation, so we spent some time in their community hall.
Nice.
It was really nice. Got drinks at Gurgling Suitcase, which
You mean you visited the untimely demise of Spike, the original pineapple?
Yes. Oh, is that where it was?
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Poor Spike.
You went to pay your respects.
I did.
Is what you're trying to say.
Go pay. I had to pay my respects to Spike. But yeah, the food was good. I didn't realize that Olivia's is a very small restaurant.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not big.
It's actually bigger than you think, because they have a lot of side rooms that they can close off.
There was only one side room that I saw. Maybe two. But actually, you know what? One of those side rooms is now extra seating for Gurgling Suitcase. So it was shut off. But there's one side room now.
Okay.
So then after dinner, Todd took Abby and Aiden to Springs, and because the kids wanted to go to the Lego store, and Kellen was like, I kind of just want to go back to the room. And I was like, dude, I am with you there. So we hung out. He went to bed, and Todd brought the kids back at a little after 10. And then we got up the next day. Todd and the boys went fishing. They fished at Caribbean Beach, which I didn't realize they did fishing in that water.
Any place there's water, they'll fish.
Yeah. So the captain did say that now at Bay Lake they only have one boat. They used to have two.
Okay.
And they just started fishing at Caribbean Beach. So they
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it was an option before. So after the boys got back from fishing, it was like 9 o'clock. We went to Contempo Cafe. We packed up the room, went to Contempo Cafe, got a late breakfast, and then headed to the airport because our flight was at 2:30. So getting to the airport was nice and smooth. The flight getting home was nice and smooth. Getting from the airport to home was long, and we didn't get home until after 10 o'clock last night.
See, okay, so you see, like, the way you say you saved money sounds like a whole bunch of fuck you with the amount of travel time between your house and the airport.
Now, I will say this. If it's just me, I'll go to wherever is the cheapest, whatever.
If it's just you, you broke down on the fucking highway, you forgot your luggage, somebody has to bring it to you, there's no way you're making a flight that's that far away.
That's true. I think now that we have done Reagan, we would know what to expect. It would be different. That was it. We came home and we missed Disney prices, so we took the boys to Hershey Park.
I saw that. I'm like, you're all fucking insane.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, Todd and I didn't do anything. We took the boys to the boardwalk area and let them play in the water, which we have season passes to, so it's not like that was any extra money for us.
All I want to do is, like, surprise Aiden with the word again and go.
Yeah? Well, then he's fucking going home with you after that. You're taking him home. If you do that, that means you claim ownership over him.
Well, Maria, thanks for the recap.
Yeah.
I was actually really curious knowing that you were all going down there, all five of you.
I know, it's been a while.
Just to see how it played out. And, you know, I'm glad that the kids had a good time and that you made Abby feel special.
Yeah.
You know, because I know I saw Todd shared pictures of the two of them up at top of the world together.
Yeah.
Watching the fireworks too.
Yep. He took her up there the first night that we were at Bay Lake. So some daddy-daughter time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, well, guess it's cool. Hearing that trip reviews got me super excited for the December sheet up, because I'll have my kids back, and they haven't been down there since 2015. So.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Looking forward to going. They're going to have a good time. Smiley won't be accompanying us. He'll be watching the dogs for us here at the house. But
somebody has to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, hey, I saw you. First thing you did when you got back is you let people in.
Yes, I did.
To the group. And it looked like it was just 2. Was that all we had waiting in the wing?
Yes, it was just 2. And then actually my one coworker, who is still down, at the time of our recording is still down in Disney World. They're there for another couple days. I texted him and I said, hey, I'm inviting you to the group. And he's like, okay, because they go down quite frequently. And so I... Oh, I am so sorry. So I texted him and I was like, hey, I'm inviting you to the group. I need you to join. And he's like, okay. I said, I'm like letting people in right now. So you have to hit join, or you have to hit accept because I invited you. And I realized now that if one of the admins or moderators
that's right,
invite somebody, they don't have to answer the 4 questions. They just click accept and they're in the group. So so I welcomed 3, but he wasn't. His name is Adam. He hadn't hit accept yet, so he's in the welcome post, but not totally fully tagged. I think now he is, because now he's in the group.
Okay.
But yeah, so we've had a slowing of people who have wanted to join the group, which is totally fine. That's not anything, we're not proselytizing our good news like we have been in the past. So, which is totally okay. But yeah, we always welcome fresh people to the fold, and just make sure when you do want to join the group that you answer all 4 questions and gird your loins when you're welcomed in.
Well, I guess we'll go over to the news desk with Adam and see what's happening in the world of what's coming up.
The rage desk is what
the rage desk.
All right. So, as we discussed, the sheet up for this year is going to be December 6th through December 8th. I'm pretty sure we still don't have a name.
Not yet.
Pinned down.
We're testing out some people have.
We're workshopping.
Yep.
Workshopping.
Yep. Workshopping. I like it.
We got some focus groups on it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking some general questions on it, and we'll figure it out eventually. But that's December 6th through December 8th. Just pay attention to the group, and we will have all the details flowing out for you on that. As for the next running events coming up, we have the Disneyland Halloween Half Marathon running September 5th through September 8th. Don't know how many people are running that one, but I heard there might be a rumor of a different coast to coast for this one, so I'm really confused.
Interesting.
After that, we have have no clue. After that, we have the Walt Disney World Wine and Dine Half Marathon Weekend, and that's running October 31st through November 3rd, and we have a bunch of us running Dopey. And that's the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, January 8th through January 12th. Also, I just want to take a quick moment to just reiterate that hate is not welcome in this group. It is Pride Month, and we don't stand for no bullshit. Everybody's fucking welcome here. Race, creed, whatever. You have a place here. So, if you can't accept everyone, we don't need you here, and I'm not saying that to be lightly. Obviously, I'm a gay man, married to my husband, which will be 10 years in August. And we've been together longer than that, and would have been married before that, but for reasons we could not get married because of legal reasons. And this is a group that we created to accept everybody. We don't accept it here. And if you have a problem with that, please see yourself out before we have to boot you out.
Boom.
And that's all I got to say about that.
There he is. Drop the mic right there. All right. Well, thank you, Maria. That's going to catch us up tonight on Maria's trip review.
Bronchitis report.
My bronchitis report. Well, hopefully whoever is editing this has cut out all of my coughing so that they're not hearing it. However, dear listener, please know that I have had several coughing fits while recording tonight that we had to stop. At one point, Adam was like, please don't die on our time. There you go. That one you can leave in so people can hear how bad it is.
So before we wrap this up, Mikey, I want you specifically to talk about our fitness group.
Okay. I'll do that. So, I got slammed with a medical issue about 2 weeks ago that turned into something a little more serious. But I'm fine now. I'm good now. I'm okay now. But part of that is going to be changing how I take care of myself, and it's even more than just getting out and walking and being active and exercising. It's a lot more about how I'm taking care of myself. Hence the dry June right now. But thanks to the amazing support of the group, while I was in the hospital, and now that I've been out, I've been checked on frequently by Adam and Maria. James Goodman's been checking in on me all the time because I fucked up, but I'm good now. And I'm going to be more active in that Facebook running group that we got, 3 Sheets to the Finish Line, going forward. It's a great place for anyone to find a kindred spirit or a partner that wants to help them try to better themselves, whether it's running or lifting or just anything. So I would encourage everybody to check that page out. Again, facebook.com/group/3 Sheets to the Finish Line. I know it's a mouthful, but usually if you just get as far as 3 Sheets, it kind of self-populates, and it's linked back from the main Facebook group. But you're gonna get to at least see me absolutely suffer under the boot of probably one of the most aggressive trainers out there.
Oh yeah.
Adam's going to help me help me and potentially help Maria. Yeah. Get our shit together. So follow along, because that's going to be one hell of a journey, and we'll just see how that journey kind of blossoms from the 3 of us to we'll see.
It's time. It's time for me, at least, to get my ass in gear.
It's time for all of us.
Yeah, I haven't done anything at all, so I'm doing some of the things now. Don't want to go crazy and do all the things, because then I'll just end up like Adam with a bad leg.
I guess healing.
It's healing. It's okay.
Maybe
where I live, it's very flat. I have no hills to challenge myself on.
I have nice calves.
That's what you've heard anyway.
Yes.
What do you do for that? How do you? Yeah.
No, we don't get into that.
No.
I don't know. I run and I do yoga. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here then, because I'm going to have to go find myself some running shorts and the socks that my kids haven't stolen. So, yeah, thanks everybody for listening. And remember, this isn't goodbye. It's see you real soon. So, good night.
Good night.
And thank you.
Shut up.
God.
motherfucker! God damn it! You fucking asshole! It's gonna be all that. It's fucking Todd!